everybody, in today's video I am so excited to share with you guys the polishes I wore for the month of February. I feel like February was kind of a hit but then kind of a miss. I wore a lot of things that I really enjoyed, which was the hit part, but I wanted to get a little bit more worn, which is kind of the miss part. So I have 5 manicures to talk about, and we'll go and review the goals at the end of the video just to kind of see how close I was, and then I will give myself another grade for the month. I feel like my grade might not be that great this month, but we'll see. So, first manicure I did for the month, you guys, I was really excited for this. I thought it came out so pretty, and I just thought it was like very bright and very fun and like was giving me all of the vibes. And so I paired these 3 polishes together for a very beautiful Skittle manicure, and I thought they were all really pretty individually as well. So first one is going to be from W7, and this is in Pinkish. You guys, I love this name. I thought this had a really good formula, considering that it was like a lighter, it's not a neon per se, but it is a very bright pink. And so I felt like the formula was really good. 2 coats to get opaque, really easy to work with, and I'm really starting to enjoy these W7s quite a bit. So if I ever make it anywhere where I happen to see these, maybe like a HEB at some point in the future, I think I will possibly pick up a few more just because I've been very impressed. I'm very impressed with W7. Then I used China Glaze in Strawberry Chillin, and this was from the Dippin' Dots collection. This is a very beautiful, bright, neonish pink with tons of beautiful silver shimmer that you could see here. This shimmer comes out really beautifully on the nail, which sometimes you don't always get. Sometimes there is a lot of letdown based on the shimmer in the bottle, then it doesn't really translate to the nail. This did not have that. I do think the formula on this was a tiny bit thick. I think all that shimmer may have sort of thickened it up. It wasn't necessarily hard to work with, but it was something that I did notice. And I do think if you are careful, you could possibly get away with 1 coat of this on short nails. Longer nails, for sure, you're going to need 2. But it was so good, you guys, so bright. Like, this is just my type of polish. I think this is the last polish or collection I've ordered from China Glaze, just because they haven't been putting anything out. I've heard rumor that they are doing a rebrand, which I hope is true. I also heard rumor that if you go to Sally Beauty Supply, a lot of the core line of China Glaze is on clearance right now. I'm avoiding all this because I'm still trying to stick to this no buy, and so I haven't gone to look. Luckily for me, Sally's is a little bit of a drive away, so it takes some planning. If it were closer, I may not be so lucky. But I love this polish, you guys. I think I may put this on my summer rack to wear in the summer. Like, it's just so beautiful. Classic China Glaze vibes. Like, polishes like this are what made me fall in love with China Glaze, you guys. And oh, this was so good. Then, this was sort of like the star of the show. So this is from Cuticula, and this is Wings of a Queen. And this is from the Metamorphosis Trio featuring Toya, a painted queen, my friend. And you guys, this is so pretty. So it's like a magenta-ish pink jelly base with a ton of like holographic flakies. There's some white matte glitters, and then maybe like some little black flecks sprinkled in. It's had a really good formula. 2 to 3 coats to get opaque. I think on some nails I did do 3, some nails I did do 2. My nails were not super long at this point, so I think if you had longer nails, you may want 3 coats, or you may want to put like a similar base color and then layer this on top. But this was so good, and I feel like it just really rounded out this Skittle very nicely. And I would be excited to wear this on its own. I just think it's very interesting, very eye-catching, just really gorgeous. There was a collection from Glisten and Glow. It was like a Valentine collection. There was a polish in that collection that I was eyeing, but I'm on a no buy, and I feel like this was very similar and sort of like scratched the itch for me. So I really loved that one. Then You guys, this was probably my favorite manicure of the whole month, just because I felt like it was very an unexpected pairing, but it worked so well together. So I ended up pairing these two polishes together, and oh my gosh, I'm surprised that my favorite manicure of the month was not pink and red. It was actually red, but so good. So first up, this is Cirque Colors in Road Rage. I do not remember what collection this is from. I'm pretty sure it was part of one of their Vice collections, but I don't remember what year. This was so good, you guys. Great formula on this. Again, I think if you had shorter nails and you were very careful, you could get away with one coat. I used two coats just because that's what I do. But this color is so bright, so eye-searing, so perfect for summer, so bright and happy. Like, this is going on a summer rack for sure. I think this would be a beautiful pedicure, you guys. Like, I'm in love. I am in love. I definitely think I am proposing to Road Rage, and we will be getting married sometime in the future because it's that good. It is that good. Then I also wore Cadillacquer Rose Garden. The glitters in this match back so perfectly to this Road Rage, you guys. Like, it was just a match made in heaven, literally. These polishes should marry each other and live happily ever after. This has a touch of a thinner formula. Like, the base is very milky. And I think if I had worn this on its own, I don't know if I would have loved it as much as I did paired. I think that the base color could possibly wash me out if it were on all the nails, but it was really good. Really, really good. 3 coats on this one, even on shorter nails. I just feel like this, like I said, the base is very milky. And I have noticed that a lot with Cadillacquer's glitter crowleys. They do tend to be a little bit on the thinner formula and usually require 3 coats. But the 3 coats go on nice and easy. The polished finishes are so nice. And like the final look is so good. Like, I can't even be mad at it. So I really love this, you guys, too. I thought it was so pretty, so interesting, so unique. And I just could not get enough of this. I could see myself recreating this at some point in the year because I just loved it that much. Then it was time to try my first Mooncat polish. The time was right. I was feeling it. The stars were aligned. And I decided to put on this Strangeberry. You guys, this is so pretty. So this is like a very beautiful peachy coral shade. And then it has a ton of holographic flakies in there. Look at all those flakies, you guys. This went on really, really beautifully as well. And I feel like it is brighter on the nail than it kind of looks in the bottle here. Very flattering to my skin tone. I feel like if you're my skin tone or into the deeper tones, like, this is the color for you. I think this is perfect for spring or summer. And I just really, 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 really enjoyed this. So I am excited to try my other Mooncats after trying this, because I feel like in the bottle some of the other stuff I got looks a little bit more like exciting and has a little bit more razzle dazzle than this one, and this like razzle dazzled me. So I think I put on 2 coats of this, if I remember correctly. My nails were short at this time as well, but you guys, oh, so good, so good. Very impressed. I was very impressed this month. A lot of things were impressing me. I feel like this was a month to have my socks knocked off by polish, and I can't complain. Then I thought to switch it up just a little bit. I had been wearing a lot of pinks, one red, and I thought maybe it's time to go for something on the little bit of like the purple shade. So I wore this. This is from Sips and Tips, and this is going to be Candy Hearts. So Sips and Tips, I don't believe is a brand that is for sale. My friend Jackie Boduk goes live on Instagram and hand mixes like polishes live on Instagram, which sounds fun. And I always mean to tune in, but I think she does it on Thursdays, and like that's the day I go on site, and usually I work later and I end up missing it, because she's like a few time zones, or at least one time zone ahead of me. But Sips and Tips just sounds amazing, you guys. It sounds like she drinks herself a little wine, maybe a little margarita, mixes up some polish. Like, who doesn't want that? Jackie Boduk living her best life. She's such a sweetheart, though. She sent me several of her Sips and Tips creations, you guys, and I've worn a few of them, and I really, really enjoy them. And this was no exception. This was really, really cute. It's sort of like a more, I thought it was pink, but then when I like put some pinks next to it, I definitely feel like it has a purple lean to it. Or like a lavender type lean. And this is just like a beautiful, I'm gonna call it lavender crelly. It has a ton of shimmer, which is visible on the nail, and then it has a bunch of beautiful like shard glitter. It kind of looks like a piñata exploded on my nails, which I'm not mad at. I'm here for it. And I just felt like it was really cute for the month of February. This was too cold to get opaque. The shard glitter did kind of require a second coat of top coat just because it was a little bit on the textured side. But overall, I really enjoyed this. I do feel like it pulled a little bit neutral on me just because I'm a little bit darker. But overall, I really enjoyed this. I got a few compliments on it, and it was a really just cute and adorable manicure. Then you guys, I wore Morgan Taylor in She's a Classic from the Clueless collection. My friend Catalina from Gotta Love Polish hyped this polish up in her top polishes of 2024 video. I had to try it, and oh my gosh, you guys, it was amazing. This polish has a great formula. It's very bright, very flattering. I feel like it was another polish that could possibly be a one coater on shorter nails with careful application. I feel like the application on this was just so easy. It did dry a touch matte, so once you put on the glossy top coat, oh my gosh, it just takes it to the next level. This is another polish that I plan to be marrying sometime in the future. I feel like we'll be very happy together. This polish meets a lot of my needs. Hopefully I meet a lot of its needs, and I feel like we're just gonna be very happy. We're gonna be very happy for the rest of our lives. So this is how you know February is the month of love, because I have 2 polishes that I am going to be marrying in the near future. That hardly ever happens in 1 month. This may be a world record. It may be. But I wore, just like I tell you guys, I wore some really, really beautiful things, and I just was so happy with how my nails looked pretty much the whole month of February. I wish they would quit breaking and grow a little bit more, but that's not happening. Like, the breaks are real. The peeling is real. But overall, everything was amazing. Let me know if you guys have any of these polishes, and if you've worn them, do you love them? What was your favorite manicure that I wore for the month? Oh, I forgot. I forgot to give myself a grade. I was about to let myself off the hook. Let me see here. So, polish goals. Paint nails twice a week. Fail. There may have been 1 week where I painted twice. So I think I'm going to give myself a C for that. Just because I have yet to get consistent with that. It's been very difficult for some reason. Wear 1 topper a month. That is an F minus. I wore no toppers for the month. I actually tried to put that little nails ink topper over this Morgan Taylor because I thought that could be cute. I don't feel like the red was bright enough to pop off the pink the way that I anticipated in my mind. Then I tried something else with this pink. I don't remember what that I did not like. Then I was just like, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Like, this is the perfect polish. It needs no accompaniment. It needs nothing to muddy the waters. It does not need a partner besides me to be its soulmate. Like, it's a standalone. So it was like, KISS, what are you doing? Be simple. So I attempted, but it didn't work out in my favor. So that is an F minus. This is not looking good, you guys. Wear 1 old, well-loved polish a month. All of these were new. Dang, another F minus. This is bad. This is bad. I don't even think anything I pulled out was old, loved, and tried and true. I think everything was new. Do 1 Skittle look a month. Done. Check. A++. Bringing up the average. I'm about a D right now. Use Pinterest for ideas and try 1 new look a month. F minus on that one as well. Oil nails at least once a day, F. Well, no, I'm not going to give myself an F. I'm going to give myself a C on that. I feel like I have been making an effort. It's not every day, but I have been making an effort. No buy. The no buy, you guys, for polish is going very, very successfully. I will give myself an A++ on that one as well. Just because, to be honest with you, like, I feel like the temptation is sort of leaving the building. The toxins are leaving the building. I actually checked out polish pickup for the month of March. That's the first time I've even looked at it since the new year. I mean, yes, it's only February, March, but still, you guys know what I am capable of in polish shopping. So I checked it out for this chemistry month or whatever it was. There was some really pretty things, but I was just like, you have similar things, like just close it out, let it go, let it roll. I haven't really been out to the stores much, so I think that's been helpful for not just like picking things up in general, as far as like, oh, this polish looks cute, let me grab it. And I just have not been tempted. I just feel like that part of my brain is shut off right now for some reason, and I'm grateful because it's helping for sure. So overall for the month of February for polish grades, gosh, I think I'm gonna give myself a D. Maybe I'll give myself a C, because I did the Skittle Mani. I did the no buy very well. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the C. Let me know what you guys think. What grade would you give me? Am I being too soft on myself? March is not looking very well for me as far as painting. I've worn one manicure so far. I am naked right now. I went to Arizona. I've been back a few days and my mind has just been elsewhere. I did not get the most amazing news from my doctor. It was not what I was hoping to hear. And I feel like I'm just very slowly trying to like mentally process what I was told. And so, yeah. I've kind of been telling myself, you really should do your nails. And it just hasn't happened yet. So they did the specialized, I'm only going to talk about the doctor now. If you guys want to, cut off, you can. So I did the very specialized ultrasound. It was extremely painful. I feel like they were really putting a lot of pressure on points that are already very sensitive and painful as, on their own. But it was interesting because there was a girl who did the original ultrasound. She did all of the images. They did a external like of my abdomen. They checked out my kidneys, which was actually really good. And they checked out my bladder because the girl was telling me that basically they see a lot of people that have endometriosis growing on the kidneys, and endometriosis can destroy your kidneys. And so they're like, since you're here, let's check it out, even though you aren't like complaining about anything. Then they also do an internal ultrasound vaginally. That was also extremely painful. I feel like I have a lot of like pressure points on my pelvic floor, and so they were trying to get some different angles, and it was not the most pleasant experience. And then the doctor came in and did his own images, which was interesting. I've never had that situation occur before. Usually it's like a technician and then, the doctor obviously reads your images and gives you your results. But the doctor came in, they kind of chatted amongst themselves. I couldn't hear exactly what they were saying. But everyone was very nice, as usual. Mayo Clinic is amazing. Then I also had a physical exam with a PA that is assigned to my endometriosis surgeon. That was also extremely painful. Again, they're just really trying to like feel things and figure out what they're feeling. And when you're already kind of like sensitive and in pain, it's just not the most amazing thing. She did recommend some stuff to take to see if I can like get my stomach on a more regular schedule for using the bathroom. So then my surgeon called me. I ended up coming back home Wednesday. My surgeon and I talked on Thursday afternoon. So there is a small growth that is close to the staple of where they did my first bowel resection, and it is that she is concerned with it. So she said it could either be more endometriosis, possibly a cyst because it did contain fluid, or some type of scar tissue. There was another adhesion on my upper colon that is like kind of holding it to my abdominal wall. They're not as concerned with that. I'm not sure why, but she said that could just, she's pretty much convinced that's just scar tissue from the amount of abdominal surgeries I've had. But she's very concerned about the spot of the other thing that was found, because when my bowel was resectioned the first time, it was resectioned very close to my rectum. And so she's concerned that any type of surgery in that spot could cause more problems than it helps, just because of the location. She's also worried that I have a very high chance of needing an ileostomy bag. I think that's how you pronounce it. At least temporarily after the surgery, just because of the location. So she said that they would plan to do it temporarily, but they can't make any promises, and she thinks the chances that I would need a bag would be 80%. So basically what happens is you have so much damage in that spot that they put a piece of your colon out of your skin, and you use the bathroom in a bag. They allow everything to heal, and then they can go in and reconnect. But sometimes they can't do that reconnection if there's too much damage. So she still wants me to do my colonoscopy and my endoscopy in April, just to make sure that nothing's being missed, because they can't tell if I have a bowel blockage just based on the ultrasounds. And also she said sometimes when you have a bowel resection, you can get something called a stricture, where they connect your bowels back together from a resection. Like it can kind of like shrink in that section, and that can be like stretched back out. It does not require a resection. It does require surgery, but that would be something the stomach doctor could fix. So she wants me to kind of, do that. I think gather more information. And then she was like, you really need to think how much you feel this is affecting your life and weigh the risks. She's like, I have to give you all the risks. And so I was very, very upset and very angry kind of after that phone call, because it's not what I wanted to hear. I was hoping for better news. And I'm just kind of like, why can't a thing be easy? Why does everything have to be difficult? But I've had a rough few days just trying to like process all the information and kind of just trying to figure out like where I'm leaning, what I'm thinking. Definitely if the spot was in another place, I would have scheduled surgery immediately, honestly. Given where it is, I do think it's smart to gather more information before I make a decision. So that's basically what came of everything. I was very nervous leading up to my trip. I tend to get a lot of anticipatory anxiety. That's just the way that my brain is wired, I guess. I was nervous for the drive out there just because I have so many stomach problems. I was worried that my stomach would act up, like on an 8-hour car ride. But God is so good that I made it there without a problem. My anxiety settled maybe like an hour and a half into the drive, which was amazing. My parents and I had a very nice time. We talked, we laughed, we listened to music, we did all the things. I was also very nervous for like the preparation for the ultrasound, which again, God is so good, it went very well. I stayed close to the hospital, so that was like a good thing. And then I was also very nervous for the drive back because I had done like a very extensive bowel prep, and I wasn't sure how my stomach was gonna handle that. But luckily for me, the drive back again was also amazing. I did have some anticipatory anxiety and a little bit of stomach problems, but everything I worried about did not happen. God was with me. He was able to calm my nerves and just, get me through what I needed to get through. Thank God. I was able to do a little bit of shopping just because I'm like, come all the way out here, sit in a hotel room, prep my bowels. like I want to have some fun on a trip, you know. So my parents took me shopping and we had a very nice brunch on Tuesday. My appointments were all on Monday. And so that was nice. I think I'm gonna do a little haul video. Let me know if you guys are interested in a haul video of what I purchased. None of it will be polished because my no buy of polish is going amazing. My no buy of everything else, not so much. But that's basically what I was told. So I hate these big decisions. And I hate feeling like I don't know what I'm supposed to do and I don't know what the right answer is. And it's like there's no cure. So there really is no right answer. Like it's just trying to figure out what works for me, how to manage everything, and I don't know. So I really need to pray and just try to get some clarity and get some focus on what I need to do. So anyway, let me know if you guys like this video. If you did, please make sure to click the like button down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next video. I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye!